Hello everyone. This is Super Smash Bros. Fan, and welcome back to the channel. So, we're gonna react to Microsoft Samples F125, episode 13 and 14. And yeah, anyway, without further ado, let's get this reaction started. Ooh.
Great job in the podium at Silverstone, Sonny. But there's one thing I can't wrap my head around still. How is it that, when I focus on one driver, the other one seems to struggle?
I can't understand it either, Sam. It seems like either our form is dipping or this is another one of Zyles Isaac's dirty stunts. Since that bastard really wants us to lose.
I honestly have no idea either, Sam. But if this is really one of Zyle's dirty moves, then it means that almost no matter what we do, Zyle seems to have the upper hand. Hell, if you look at the Drivers' Championship standings, you can see that Max has us both split.
Motherfucker. Alright, if that's the way Zyle is gonna do this, then this is what we are gonna do. I'm gonna focus on one of you for more than just one round. So that way, we can keep Max away from the championship. The constructor's title is no need for concern, since we have a big gap in the standings. Sounds good? And if it is, we should be the first driver to do it.
Sounds very good. Anything to keep Max away from the title.
I agree with Sonny. If it keeps Max away from the title, then so be it. As for the first driver to participate in this process, you should let Sonny do it since he was the one who suffered the most at the hands of Zyle's goons. It only seems fair.
If that's okay with you, Sonny.
I'm okay with it. And Aiden is right, I did suffer the most at the hands of Zyle's goons.
Alright, then it's agreed. Sonny, you are gonna be the first driver to try out this theory. As for how long, I think 2 or 3 races should suffice. But anyway, we know that the next race is gonna take place in Belgium, so let's head
Yep.
there now.
Let's do it.
Microsoft Sam plays F125. What's up my scrubby scrubs? This is the goddamn Microsoft Sam back for another episode of Microsoft Sam plays F125. In the last episode, the team had another mixed
Drop by
weekend in the
Squishy.
United Kingdom. Sonny managed to score a podium, but Aiden only managed to finish 9th. Today, we are heading to the next race weekend in Belgium. Hopefully the team's fortunes will finally turn around. And like I said earlier, the next few races are gonna be focused on Sonny.
So, Belgium then.
That is correct, Sonny. And according to this is a sprint weekend, which means that we will only have one practice session over the
Ooh.
course of this race weekend. So let's just make the most of it.
Fully immersed in the beautiful Ardennes forest in Belgium, surely one of the most iconic tracks of them all, it's practice time here at Spa-Francorchamps.
Radio check, radio check.
Belgium, home of fries and the main hub of the European Union. Anyway,
Yep.
let's get started with the first practice program of the race weekend.
We're going to be logging some extra data during this session. Nothing you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts on the car, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec.
Alright then, Mark.
Alright Sonny, this is the ERS management program. Try to manage your ERS over the course of one lap. You got this.
Copy that, Sam.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Good to be of service,
Nice.
Mark. Anyway, time to head back to the garage.
Okay, now we are doing the tire management program. Manage those tires as smooth as possible.
Understood.
Job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
Tires managed with skill, Mark. Time to head back to the garage to start the final practice program of the race weekend.
Here we go. This is gonna be lit.
And now, the race strategy program. You know what to do.
Roger that.
Be careful where you are going.
Oops. I didn't mean to slam into you.
Oh,
I just wanted to
Mind
get
that
past
front
you.
wing is going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
I know about that, Mark. I think I'll manage. First lap down. Second lap done and dusted.
Yeah.
And that's the third and final
Booyah!
lap. Time to head back to the garage and go to sprint qualifying.
Oh shit.
What an incredible practice session that was. But the fun doesn't stop here though. Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds. High-speed straights, heady elevation changes and dramatic corners. What is there not to love about today? It's qualifying day here at Spa-Francorchamps.
The car is ready. You're good to go.
Let's fucking do this.
Yep.
Yes! Excellent lap. We're all very, very pleased with that one. Nice work. Come on, I'll see you back in the pits.
Pull for the sprint. Fuck yes.
And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend. So we'll see you all tomorrow.
Alright, time for the sprint.
Oh, here we go.
So it's all about speed in today's sprint. Not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top? Spa-Francorchamps today, a circuit that spans 4.35 miles. There are tons of elevation changes along the way too. 19 corners making up this circuit, with 9 of those to the right and the remaining 10 to the left. This track's a great one for fans of pure speed, and the average lap speed comes close to a whopping 145 miles per hour.
Ooh.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. Sonny Hayes lines up on pole position, and it's Aiden Jackson alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Leclerc, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Russell, Norris, Piastri, Hadjar, and Andrea Kimi Antonelli, Behrman, Bortoletto, Alex Albon, and Fernando Alonso, Sainz, Ocon, Pierre Gasly, and Nico Hulkenberg, Sonoda, Stroll, Lawson, and Jack Doohan rounds off the grid. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We'll soon find out. And alongside me in the commentary box today, a man who I always look up to, which is easier said than done, Anthony Davidson. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a change to what we're usually seeing on the track. Now, you're the racing driver in this partnership, so tell us about this racing driver. Put us in their shoes. How are they going to be feeling?
Well, you've got to be prepared, Crofty. Before you even step foot inside the car, you've got to know, you've got to have a pre-race game plan. You've watched videos before you get into the car of previous races gone by. You know where you have to place your car if X, Y, or Z happens in front of you or behind you. So having this clear game plan is absolutely essential before you get in the car.
Okay, mate, radio check, please, radio check. Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
This sprint can't possibly be a failure for us, Mark. I bet Sam found a way to help us get back on our feet.
Let's see.
job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
And now it's also the final lap. And Max is nowhere to be seen. Which
That's
means that
good.
Sam's found the team's lost mojo.
Don't forget about Norris. He's also nowhere to be seen.
Fuck yes. A win in the sprint.
Nice.
Yes, and that's a podium. Excellent drive. The whole team have worked especially hard this weekend, and that, my friend, is a fantastic reward. Well done.
And that's how we do it, Mark.
Yeah.
Well, that's an end to the sprint action. Next up, we'll set the grid for the Grand Prix. So we'll see you next time.
Now that the sprint is over, it's time
Yep.
for qualifying for the main race.
Yep.
High-speed straights, heady elevation changes and dramatic corners. What is there not to love about today? It's qualifying day here at Spa-Francorchamps.
All complete. You're ready.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah. Booyah!
Fantastic, you've got pole
That
position.
was
Pull for the
qualifying.
sprint, and now pull for the fucking race. Let's
Yep.
fucking go. And now, time for the race.
Yep.
Welcome then, as we take a step back into the nostalgic golden days of motorsport. Spa is unashamedly a throwback, and all the better for it. Climbs, drops, sharp turns, chicanes, sweeping high-speed corners, all while taking in some of the most beautiful scenery that Europe has to offer. This might sound like a travel brochure, but it's not. It's a race day. Welcome along to Spa-Francorchamps for the Belgian Grand Prix. Spa-Francorchamps then, a historic 19-corner circuit with a lap distance of 4.35 miles. There's over 100 meters of elevation change here, and with long stretches of the lap spent flat out, a good top speed will be vital for success. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Sonny Hayes lines up on pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Russell, Aiden Jackson, and Hamilton. Piastri, Tsunoda, Antonelli, and Esteban Ocon. Behrman, Sainz, Lando Norris, and Gasly. Hulkenberg, Hadjar, Gabriel Bortoleto, and Liam Lawson. Fernando Alonso, Stroll, Doohan, and Alex Albon picks up the last spot on the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And alongside me here today in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. Now you're the racing driver in this partnership, so tell us about this racing driver. Put us in their shoes. How are they going to be feeling?
Well, you've got to be prepared, Crofty. Before you even step foot inside the car, you've got to know, you've got to have a pre-race game plan. You've watched videos before you get into the car of previous races gone by. You know where you have to place your car if X, Y, or Z happens in front of you or behind you. So having this clear game plan is absolutely essential before you get in the car.
Radio check, please. Radio check. Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
I don't think anything else can go wrong this weekend, Mark. A sprint victory and pull for the race. What could possibly go wrong?
There we go.
Roger that, Mark.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
final lap of the race and it looks to be a victory here just like in the sprint.
Well, let's see. Be sure to make it count. Oh, it's coming! And
Yes, 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 yes,
booyah!
yes, yes, yes. Back where we belong.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done.
And I couldn't have done it without your help, Mark.
Wow.
And it's the checkered flag and the win today for Sonny Hayes.
I mean, it looked like they were in a different category at points during the race, led every lap. I mean, what more can we say?
From lights out to the checkered flag, this is what they're racing for. It's points and a trip to the podium.
Oh shit. Dropped my thing again. How many times am I keep dropping that thing? My thing. My little squishy.
And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
We got Rafa World Racing. shit, development failed.
Sponsorship opportunities for next season. But before I do that, I better check on the other departments first.
Yeah, my throat is hurting a little today.
Alright, let's see what these new
Here are our
sponsorship
options.
opportunities are.
We've done the initial due diligence, and any one of them would be a great fit as our title sponsor for next season. Select a sponsor to dig into their proposed contract details.
Alright then, Anisha.
Well, if you're happy with the contract proposed by this sponsor, then you can select it to confirm the contract for next season. Alternatively, you can try to propose a counteroffer.
I don't think I'm gonna try and propose a counteroffer. I think I'm gonna stick with Xenon as the team's
Great
title
news,
sponsor.
boss. The sponsor we were after are pleased with our proposals and are happy to sign. I'll get all the relevant paperwork sorted. All that's left to say is, congratulations.
No problem.
Ooh.
Alright, time to advance the calendar
Here we
forward.
go.
Hey, boss,
What's the problem,
got a moment to
Andrew?
look at something.
Oh, okay.
I think we are gonna switch to a new supplier. Cause shipping
Yeah.
delays are annoying, and
Good idea.
shit to deal with.
Yeah. Ugh. Alright, now for real though.
Unfortunately, it looks like a part we were developing has failed.
I said that! And that's what I said!
I'm sorry to say we will need to revisit the development area and redevelop it. Sorry, Chief.
Alright then, Mathis. I will get Lianhang Proticon to help you redevelop that failed part.
The first day of August.
Okay, so it looks like that the next race is gonna be taking place in Hungary. But anyways, I'm gonna end this episode off right here. Stay
Yes,
tuned to
sirree.
Swagmaster the Zed Slayer Productions and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. This is Microsoft Sam, signing off. Peace out.
Yeah, baby. And now it's on to number 14. Alright, I'm gonna pull that up real quick. Alright, got that one pulled up. And now it's time for the party. Let the party begin. I like that.
Microsoft Sam plays F125. What's up, my scrubby scrubs? This is the goddamn Microsoft Sam back again for another episode of Microsoft Sam plays F125. In the last episode, the team's fortunes started to turn around again, with Sonny winning both the sprint and the race in Belgium, catching up to Max in the standings. As for Aiden, he finished third in both the sprint and in the race. Today, we are gonna be heading to the next race in Hungary. So without further ado, let's go. And Sonny is once again going to be the main focus for this episode.
As usual.
So, Hungary then.
That is correct, Sonny. And this is gonna be a very technical circuit that requires a lot of downforce. But we should be okay if you and or Aiden finish ahead of Max and the rest of Zyle's goons.
Welcome to Hungary. Who's got the appetite for success in practice here
For
in
what?
Budapest?
Okay, mate. Radio check, please. Radio check.
Hungary, home of paprika and one of the most difficult languages in the world. Anyway, let's get started with the first practice program of the race weekend.
They told you about the new parts that have come in from the factory, right? Well, they're all fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
I'm sure those new parts will do the trick, Mark.
Alright, Sonny, we are doing the track acclimatization program. You know what to do.
Copy, Sam.
Huh.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
That's what I'm talking about, Mark.
Yup.
Anyway, time to go back to the garage.
Okay, next we are doing the fuel management program. Try to lift and coast heading into the corners to save fuel. But you still need to beat the minimum lap time.
Roger.
Yep.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Fuel properly managed, Mark.
Nice.
Well, time to head back to the garage to start the final practice program of the race weekend.
And now, the race strategy program. You know what to do.
Copy that, Sam. First lap down. Second lap is history. And that's the third and final lap. Time to
Yeah.
head back to the garage and go to qualifying.
I thought they were on. I thought he was on practice one. Huh. Guess I wasn't paying attention. Huh. What? I'm not to blame myself or anything.
Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over. However, we'll be back shortly for more Formula One action. No pit stops, no strategy. It's all about the pace today. Qualifying day here at the Hungaroring for the Hungarian Grand Prix.
The car is ready. You're good to go.
Let's fucking do this.
Yep.
P5, Sunny.
Yep.
P5.
Well shit, looks like we are gonna have some work
Oh,
to do to
no.
make up those places.
With qualifying complete, all that remains now is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Time for the race.
Welcome to Budapest once again for another round
Yep.
of Formula One action. Historically, a good race for first-time victories, with Button, Hill, Alonso
Sorry.
and Heikki Kovalainen all reaching the top step of the podium for the very first time right here. Located 12 miles northeast of the Hungarian capital Budapest, the 14 corners of the Hungaro Ring are steeped in history and prestige. Overtaking's always been difficult on this technical 2.7-mile track, but the last few years in particular have turned up some exceptional races. So let's hope we're in for another one here today. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. George Russell will begin today's event in pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Hayes, Aiden Jackson, and Tsunoda, Fernando Alonso, Antonelli, Norris, and Carlos Sainz, Verstappen, Piastri, Esteban Ocon, and Bortoleto, Hulkenberg, Albon, Isaac Hadjar, and Jack Doohan, Stroll, Lawson, Gasly, and Ollie Behrman rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And alongside me in the commentary box today, former racing driver herself, Naomi Schiff. Now, I'll be generous here. It's not that long ago that you were racing and entertaining us on a Sunday. But in the years since, the sport has changed quite a bit, hasn't it?
It is certainly an interesting time in this set of regulations because, as you know, when a new set of regulations come out, everything changes and you always wonder who's got it right. Well, we know that Red Bull are the ones who really got it right the last couple of years. But now you can see the rest of the grid slowly start to catch up, and there's really only so much left for Red Bull to get out of these regulations. So it is interesting, and the pack are catching up.
Alright. Let's fucking do this.
Radio check, please. Radio check. Okay, you know this, but this track needs a lot of downforce, and as such, we're not going to have quite the same top speed as other circuits. The good news, though, is that it's going to make our DRS even more powerful. So try to make the most of it in the race and quali if you can.
I know that one, Mark. Since Sam already told me about it. And what's this? Max got a penalty. That makes mine and Aiden's job a lot easier for this race.
is now enabled. DRS enabled.
Copy that, Mark.
Ugh.
Victory is gonna be mine.
Don't get your hopes up yet, George.
Yeah.
There's still some ways to go in this race and anything can happen.
Yeah, I agree there. Don't celebrate just yet, George.
Okay, you've got front wing damage, but only have a few laps left. If you can live with it, stay out.
I'm guessing it's because of that little tussle with George, but I'll live with it.
Yeah.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Final lap of the race and looks like it's going to be another win for Rafa World Racing.
Yeah, baby. It looks like Verstappen and Norris are both not showing up. So
Oh hell
Oh
yeah.
yeah!
Another win for the team.
Oh yeah! That was awesome. Yep, driver of the day, Sonny Hayes.
The checkered flag flies, and Sonny Hayes today can say, I'm a winner.
Well, that's 2 wins in a row for them now. That's really going to help them gain confidence and start to build that momentum that they're really going to be looking for.
What a day it's been for Formula One, and what a day it's been for these 3 drivers. Time for the podium celebrations. Time for our drivers to celebrate. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Fuck yeah. Sonny and Hayden have a 1-2 lead in the driver's standings.
Yes! That's what I like to hear. Alright. Now let's see what we got. Are we still recording? Yeah, we are.
Watch this. There's a season break. But before I do that, let's check in the other
Season
departments.
break.
Alright, let's go on that season break.
Let's do it.
An event in the engineering facility. Let's just check in some other things before I do that. Alright, let's see what it is.
Alright.
Some bonus research points. Noise.
Noise.
Okay, time to advance the calendar forward.
Let's do it.
So, just heard about some potential interest from a driver. They'd like to chat. Because they've approached us, it means we're gonna skip straight to a first meeting with them. If you want to accept, we'll head straight there. Though of course you can always decline.
Don't do it! Don't do it!
And we won't hear anything more from them.
What the actual fuck? Why the fuck does Max Verstappen want to join Raffle World Racing?
Yeah.
There's no fucking way I would ever hire him.
Yeah, hell no. Yeah, not a good idea. Don't do it.
This could very well be a trick from Zyle HQ to sabotage the team from the inside.
If you change your mind and want to take the meeting at a later date, you can do so. Just visit driver comms in the personnel facility.
I'm still not gonna hire that bastard, Henry.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, don't do it.
Hey, boss. Just a reminder that we need to comply with the sports cost cap. We can spend, but only to a point. We'll need to keep abreast of our outgoings to ensure that we're within the rules. Or else we'll be in serious hot water, and we'll suffer some big punishments. We'll be able to compete while staying legal, though. Take a look at corporate for more info.
Alright then, Anissa.
Alright.
Looks like the team are very well under the cost cap.
Ooh.
Damn, a failed upgrade. Clea, could you tell Proticon and Mathis to redevelop that failed part?
On it, STZS Sam.
Yeah, my dog is barking. Sorry, mate.
Our finances seem to be pretty healthy at the moment.
Let's advance this bitch.
Great news. The
Oh,
development
wow.
of the part is complete and it's now ready for fitting. Be sure to visit the Assign Upgrades screen when you have a moment.
Good job, Mathis.
Woo! Hell yeah.
Okay, so it looks like that the next race will take place in the Netherlands. But anyways, I'm gonna end this episode off right here. Stay tuned to Swagmaster the Fed Slayer Productions and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. This is Microsoft Sam, signing off. Peace out.
Yup. yeah. Ha. Wow. Anyways, yeah. Thank you guys for watching this reaction video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Super Smash Bros. Fan, and I say peace out.